Welcome and happy to meet you again at the SDG Executive Briefing Series. This time I will talk about energy security, especially about clean, new and renewable energy. We have it in abundance all around us. But because of our lack of care, this precious resource is wasted and has not been optimally utilized. In agricultural areas in general, what is abundant is agricultural waste, which is often thrown away by farmers by burning it, or if it is sold at a very low value. The irony is that our farmers still have to buy dirty and unsustainable energy such as diesel for all their machines, such as rice thresher, rice mills, corn shellers, water pumps and so on. For the urban community, which is often thrown away in vain, is urban waste, which is not only thrown away but also becomes a huge economic and social liability. Also wasted is waste heat from industrial and commercial processes, which is still very limited in use. In this episode I will explain how these prime energy resources or raw materials can be arranged in such a way that we have a new and renewable energy source with the character of no single point of failure, or abbreviated as NSPoF. This instance was originally used in blockchain technology to describe a large number of nodes that back up each other so that failure of one or some nodes cannot derail the whole system. Its applications for new and renewable energy supply systems are as follows. In Indonesia, for example, we have at least 5 abundant new and renewable energy sources and very little of them are used. Namely sunlight, biomass, waste heat and geothermal. To process these energy sources into electricity, for example, in our ecosystem at least there are 3 technologies that we have developed. Namely organic Rankine cycle or ORC using microturbine, ORC using an expander, and microturbine using steam media. So if all of these energy sources are assembled to be able to replace each other in time of any failure, then the same thing we do with the 3 technologies that we have developed. The result is a network that backs up one another. For the same kind of resources, the source of energy or the technology, the backup function is a substitute, whereas if there are different kind of resource, namely between energy sources and technology, they function complementary to one another. With the arrangement of new and renewable energy supply using this complementary and backup system, our new and renewable energy needs will always be met. Farmers in agricultural areas no longer need to buy expensive diesel for their agricultural machines. They will even get additional income from agricultural waste that has been disposed of or sold cheaply. Their agricultural waste is now a source of clean energy that is always renewable, which of course is also high value. Likewise, urban communities, by processing their waste and heat waste, municipal and waste heat will no longer be a liability and social burden, but at least a reduction in the energy costs they usually spend.